Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating article, Supercharge SQLite with Ruby Functions. It's all about leveraging Ruby's power directly within your SQLite databases. A really cool trick.
That sounds awesome. I've always found SQLite handy, but the built-in functions are sometimes limiting. How does this Ruby integration work exactly?
Essentially, you can create user-defined functions, or UDFs, in Ruby and then call them directly from your SQL queries. Think of it as extending SQLite's functionality with your own custom code. It's incredibly powerful.
So instead of just using SQLite's built-in functions like lower or random, you can write your own functions in Ruby, like a custom function to generate time-ordered UUIDs?
Exactly. The article uses a library called to for generating those UUIDs. They create a Ruby enumerator that yields a new UUID each time it's called. Then, they expose this enumerator as a SQLite UDF called TOU. Neat, huh?
Very neat. And this TOU function can be used directly in SQL queries, like adding unique IDs to rows in a union all statement, right?
Precisely. It eliminates the need for manual ID injection. But it gets even better. They also create a function, TEXTMATCHESRE, that performs regular expression matching using Ruby's regexp class. This lets you use more sophisticated pattern matching than what SQLite offers natively. This is a huge win for data manipulation.
I see. So you're essentially extending SQLite's capabilities with the full power of Ruby's regular expression engine. That's a significant advantage for complex data processing. But what about aggregate functions? Can you do those too?
Absolutely. The article shows how to create custom aggregate functions as well. They create a STEV_SAMP_handler class to calculate sample standard deviation and a percentile handler class for percentile calculations. These are defined as Ruby classes that interact with SQLite's aggregate function mechanism. It's quite elegant.
Wow, that's impressive. So you can do advanced statistical analysis directly within your SQLite database using custom Ruby functions. That's a game changer for data analysis workflows.
Exactly. It's a powerful way to extend SQLite's capabilities without needing a full-blown database server. However, there's a small caveat. These Ruby UDFs are not portable in the same way as standard SQL functions. If you try to open the database in a different environment without the Ruby code, you'll encounter errors.
Oh, I see. That's an important limitation to keep in mind. So essentially, these custom functions are tightly coupled to the Ruby environment where they were defined. How do you address this?
The article suggests using the SQLite_directly flag when creating the UDFs. This tells SQLite that the function should only be used in direct queries and not in stored procedures or views. This prevents errors when opening the database outside the original Ruby environment. It's a clever workaround.
That makes perfect sense. It's a trade-off between convenience and portability. But the flexibility offered by these Ruby UDFs seems well worth it for many use cases.
Absolutely. This technique opens up a world of possibilities for extending SQLite's functionality. From custom data transformations to advanced statistical analysis, the possibilities are endless. It's a great way to supercharge your SQLite workflow. Thanks for joining us on Tech Bytes and News. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of Ruby and SQLite. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.